So after working more than 10 years in a physical therapy practice where I helped grow their business and double their size, I was suddenly fired. And that was a very painful experience to me. I swore to myself at that time, I will never get fired again. So I went ahead and started my own business. I thought it was going to be easy since I've been running that practice for many years, but I was not ready for what's to come. Little did I know what my entrepreneurship journey has in store for me. So soon after I decided to open up my own practice, I started looking for a location. I was thinking to myself, it couldn't be that hard to get a location. I see so many vacant spaces around. I'm pretty sure the landlord will be willing to make a good deal. So I went ahead and looked for my ideal location, one that has a lot of foot traffic and have great access to public transportation. Now I know that these locations are prime real estate and the rent will be high. I was just surprised in how the landlords were unwilling to work with you even though their space have been empty for a long time. The realtors who were helping me find a location keep telling me location. That's the most important thing. But here's the fact, those locations are very expensive and my budget is very limited. So I went ahead and looked for a location that is not as expensive, but I have to give up something. And when I found a location that has the size that I want and the rent that I can afford, I have to give up something. That office space is in an area where it has good access to public transportation, but it does not have a lot of foot traffic. I decided to take the chance on that space, and that space is where we are at up to this day. I went ahead and did the paperwork for the office space, the paperwork for the business, and the paperwork for the insurance companies. After the landlord set up the office space to the specifications that I want, with the help of some family members, I set up the clinic. I assembled the furnitures, I set up the computers and the physical therapy equipment. I had to do them mostly myself because I couldn't afford to hire people to do them for me. After everything was set up, I had a small blessing for the clinic before we open up to the public. And right from day one, I hustled. I contacted everybody I knew in the community trying to get people in. I placed an ad in the church that I go to because aside from marketing, I believe in supporting my parish. But that was the only ad that I published because the ads are very expensive. I had the website set up, SEO done so that we can appear in Google when people search. Back then, they didn't have a lot of social media yet. And when I started seeing patients, I worked on patients and did marketing. And aside from that, I consistently went out and meet with doctors or other people who have access to the patients that I can bring in. If you're finding value so far, support me by subscribing to my channel.